This week we celebrate the birthday of Paul Cézanne, born January 19th, 1839.
Cézanne was born in Aix-en-Provence, where he attended primary and middle schools and befriended great writers such as Émile Zola, who would be friends for a very long time during his life. And even though he showed an early interest in sketching and drawing, his father urged him to attend law school, which he did, and after 2 years he decided to drop out of law school and pursue art.
Rejected not once but twice by the big school École des Beaux-Arts in Paris, Cézanne was quite defiant in challenging the norms of the time, and he sought to paint in a different manner than what was up to then considered the traditional school way of painting. As a response to the traditional Salon de Paris, which had long held the exhibitions of the artists of the day and held very deep values of the traditions of the old masters, the new avant-garde painters created a Salon des Indépendants, which was a takeoff from... Now the reigning ruler, Napoleon III, decided to add another exhibition called the Salon des Refusés, the refused or rejected artists salon, right next to the Paris Salon. Cézanne was awarded an opportunity to show his work at the 1863 opening of the Salon des Refusés, but he did continue to submit to the main Salon de Paris for the next 5 or 6 years, for which he was rejected every single year. Imagine having such tenacity and vision and persistence to continue submitting your work to show to the Parisians and to the art critics and to the highest officials in Paris. Finally, in 1882, by a stroke of luck, Cézanne got to show his painting at the main Salon de Paris, which was the painting called The Artist's Father reading L'Événement, the newspaper. And this was a piece that he painted in 1866. This was to be his first and last exhibit at the Salon de Paris. Cézanne fell in love with his model, Marie-Hortense Fiquet, with whom he had an illegitimate child. And Marie-Hortense was also, by the way, her own painter. She had attended the Académie Suisse and in her own rights was an up-and-coming painter. And many years later, Cézanne wanted to right the wrongs and decided to marry her. And in the interim, painted about 27 portraits of Marie-Hortense, including this one called Madame Cézanne au chapeau vert. Madame Cézanne, who is Marie-Hortense, with the green hat. Picasso and Monet both said of Cézanne, he is the greatest painter and the father of us all. Happy birthday, Paul Cézanne.